This is a public service announcement. This is a public service announcement. What you're about to listen to may make you yell, shout, smile, and even laugh out loud. Youth baseball players, coaches, and fans join the Slide Podcast crew on their journey to make baseball fun again. Hear stories from players of all ages, plus tips and tricks from coaches and scouts. Now, if you're ready, give us a loud play ball.
Play ball.
There we go. All right. Welcome back to the Slide Podcasts. This is a super special episode. So we're not going to spend a lot of time talking about a bunch of nonsense like we normally do. And tonight I'm joined with Coach Jen. Jen, how are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm ready for Christmas. What about you?
Yeah, I'm ready for Christmas a little bit too. I still got a lot of Christmas shopping to do. So I'm kind of behind the eight ball. But I guess that's normal, right? I mean, I'm a dude, and that's my excuse. I don't know.
Now you can do Amazon 2-night delivery.
Yeah, it's possible. I still got a few things to grab, so it'll be easy. So anyway, Jen, I think we need to move on because this is such a cool show that we've got 3 guests on the show tonight, 2 of which are previous guests. And tonight they're joining us as guest host. And that is Brady Kotake. And
hello.
How are you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm so glad to have you back, man. And Nico, how are you doing, Nico?
Amazing.
Amazing?
Yep.
You look nervous this time. You didn't look as nervous the first time we talked. I don't know why that would be.
I don't know.
You don't know? Yeah. Well, Nico, tell us what's been going on since the last time you were on the show. Anything cool happening?
Just one audition that I got to shoot. And also, I just finished up my baseball season. I have one more practice on Friday.
Very nice. Now, I remember the last time you were on the show, kind of the team that you were on, and you were kind of having some issues with some teams and such. How did this past baseball season go for you?
It's been good with travel ball.
Yeah. Awesome. I like to hear that. You like these coaches?
Yes.
Awesome. That's what's so important. Brady, anything cool happening in your world, in the Vegas world?
I just had some baseball.
Yeah?
Baseball season. Yeah.
How did it go?
It went good.
Yeah. Did you win some?
Yeah, we won some.
All right. What position did you focus on this season?
Outfield mainly.
Okay. How many runners did you throw out?
A lot.
A lot. All right. I like it. We stay general, but we exaggerate. I like it. Well, very cool. Well, guys, are you ready?
Yes.
Here's the thing. I always do these on these type of calls, but I act like the people that are listening or watching don't know who we're about to reveal, but when in reality, it's in the title. So and they already know who this guest is. So we want to welcome Chauncey Squints Leopardi. How are you doing, sir?
Hey guys, how you doing? I'm good.
Good. Well,
it
man,
just started raining out here, so it's I'm drinking some lemon water because I feel a little under the weather today. But
gotcha.
We'll get through it.
Now, where are you joining us from?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Well, Nico, he might be just down the road from you. Who knows?
Could be.
Until I know.
Listen, dude, you're an iconic legend. And I remember specifically the movie that, we all know is Sandlot. I remember going to the movies when I was like 11 years old, watching the Sandlot. I mean, it's pretty amazing. And thank you so much for being here with us, man.
Oh, yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah. Well, man, I try to keep things very conversational. The whole question answer thing kind of gets to be a monotony. So I like to keep things loose, have fun. So if these kids have any questions or anything, they're going to throw out some questions. I think they actually have a list. So
okay.
You're a hero to these two right here. So, and I'll tell you a little secret is the reason these two stuck out to me for this interview was because I ask, most of the time we talk about what players' favorite movies are. And Jen, what would you say? Like 95% of them all say The Sandlot.
Sandlot. Yeah.
And this is ranges to all different ages. And so I asked these two specifically, which character would you be if you were in The Sandlot? And they both chose Squints. And I think Wendy Peffercorn had a little bit to do with it, but, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that one. So, all right, Nico, I'm going to let you start us off, man. Give us one of your questions you got.
So, what was the coolest Hollywood things you've experienced?
Oh man, so much. Just in general, or is like relating to baseball?
Out of anything acting related?
I mean, just making films and being on set is a pretty cool experience. It's you're around a bunch of very talented people from all walks of life. It's a very well-rounded group, usually on a movie set, because you have all types of positions that people play, kind of like baseball, where everything adds up to a team. You got camera operators and electricians and grips and ads and production assistants and people that build sets. So it's cool to kind of soak up all of the movie magic and see it firsthand as like how big of a team it really takes to bring these things to the fans,
Yeah.
Nico, you know a little bit about that, right?
Yep, I do.
So Nico's done a little bit of acting himself. So
I've been
That's
in
awesome.
a couple of commercials and some like a series.
That's cool. You enjoy it.
he's like a model. Like he's going to be on the front of like GQ in the future, maybe. I don't know.
There you go.
All right.
It's not a bad gig.
All right, Brady, what you got first up?
What was your favorite scene in The Sandlot?
Well, it'd be hard not to go with the pool scene, but I enjoyed when we got to actually play ball. So a lot of the stuff we shot when we were playing the other team of kids at their field was really fun, because that was a lot of the stuff where we all got to really play ball and participate a little bit and hit and such. Those were always fun moments, because we were filming a movie and there was a lot of it looked like we were playing ball a lot of the time, but a lot of the time we weren't really playing ball. We were shooting scenes. So it was cool to get to do that and kind of run around a little bit.
Now, did you play baseball prior to the movie? I mean, did you have some skills coming into the role?
Yeah, I mean, I was athletic. I played more basketball when I was a kid. It was like the Michael Jordan era. So
Oh, yeah.
that was kind of front row center for pop culture at the time, But I adapted easily. And funny story is that the guy that plays my grandfather in the film, Squigman Palladorus, he's an actor named Daniel Zacapa. And Daniel was actually our baseball coach. So before we went to film the film, we would practice baseball with Daniel at this little league, Encino Little League here in the San Fernando Valley. And we would go there in the afternoons and play for like 3 to 4 hours with each other. So he saw that I was left-handed, and he was a Giants fan, and he liked Willie Mays. So the reason Squints has that basket catch is because of him, because he taught me how to do that like Willie Mays.
Yeah. Well, see, I was rewatching it the other night, and I noticed that catch, and I'm like, he had some skills coming into this role. But yeah.
So I could throw the ball and we could move around a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Awesome.
when you caught the ball when you were in the outfield like this, and I was like, how did he catch it like that? The basketball hoop.
Yeah, it's I was trained by a Giants fan. He taught me how to do the infamous Willie Mays basket catch.
There you go. All right. That's some good questions. All right, Jen, do you have a question? We'll try to get in here every once in a while.
Yeah, going along with that, do you happen to know like where the idea for the Sandlot came from? Are the characters based on real people, or was it just an idea somebody came up with?
So the director, David Mickey Evans, is the writer as well. Mm-hmm. And the story goes that when he was a kid, they grew up in Pacoima here in the San Fernando Valley as well. And his brother had actually jumped over a fence to get a baseball and got bit by a dog. So the story kind of built from there. And, he also wrote Radio Flyer, which is another good classic kids film.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff comes from like I think just him growing up in that era and then having that experience with the dog and then him just being an amazing film writer and, just a great storyteller all around. He did all the narration for the film as well. So, he's a pretty incredible talent, and the film is kind of a testament to his abilities. He was young too. I think he was in his early 30s when he directed and did Sandlot. So it was quite an achievement for somebody at that age.
Yeah.
Dealing with not only kids, but dogs in a big studio film,
Yeah. Well, I've watched it with both my sons. I've got an 8-9-year-old. He just turned 9, but we watched it earlier this year and we popped it in this weekend to watch. And like the production value still holds up. I mean, like the script is still, sometimes movies and films, they kind of date themselves versus like the Sandlot. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not much from the 90s that has stuck like that. It's cool because, I think had it have been set when it was shot in the early 90s, I don't know that it would have lived as long as it has. But because it's stuck in the 60s there, and that era, and the way he shot it, it kind of looks. The theme for it was like old school Kodak chromatic film, which was like a type of film for cameras back in the 60s.
Yeah.
So he gave Tony Richmond, the director of photography, who's amazing. He gave him a bunch of old Kodak chromatic
reels
pictures, and he said, "I want it to look like this. I want the film to look like this in the colorway." So I think it's kind of just like a capsule that's stuck in time, and because of it stays relevant. And these kids, they still find interest in it when they watch it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, and for you too. Like I think I was about Chauncey's age, and like that's the life that I was living. Like that's where I learned how to play baseball on just a field. I mean, we didn't have everything. We wore out the baselines, and we made it work. So amazing. Now, when you look at the scenery view, as you like at the camera pans, you see all of the 60s cars placed, in the driveways. I mean, like, was that like on set, or did you guys use a part of LA for the movie?
So we shot the film in Salt Lake City, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it was easier because Salt Lake kind of has the same backdrop and mountains and similar housing developments. In the 90s, it did at least. And it kind of matched the San Fernando Valley in the 60s. It was also a lot more desolate at the time. So it was easier to shoot that period piece and put all those cars in and that type of stuff. But it is supposed to be the San Fernando Valley, but we shot it in Salt Lake because it was probably cheaper and a little bit more cost effective, knowing that, the Valley is a much busier area nowadays.
Right.
So talking about the houses, where did you live in the scene?
They never showed me my house. My house was never part of the show, but I'm sure I lived on the block with everybody where we had the block party somewhere. I would assume that we're all from that little neighborhood right there.
When I went to go look in the movie, I never got to see you split up with the group.
Yeah, no. You didn't see me when I left, when I bailed out. Yeah, I'm sure we lived on that street. I guess you get to see where Ham is, and obviously Benny and Smalls are neighbors. So I think that we were all supposed to be relatively in that little neighborhood, and that's how we know each other.
Very cool. Brady, what you got, dude?
What was your least favorite scene from The Sandlot, and why?
Ooh.
That's a good question. I don't know if anybody ever asked me that before.
You heard it here first.
Well, I'm sure it would have something to do with just being dirty and hot from sitting out on the field. It was in the middle of the summer and it was scorching. So I'm sure, one of those days where we're running around or something that was just a little tiring. Also, a lot of the treehouse stuff where I was doing the speech was very like a very high maintenance little shot and setup, because it was just my face, like kind of like stuck and everything really things. So it was very technical. So that was probably difficult, but we were in a sound stage, so it was cool that day. It wasn't hot.
Is there any outtakes or like hidden footage of you guys just having fun on set? Is there any of that thing out there?
I'm sure there is. A lot of it's like a lot of it's still photography because of the time period. There wasn't like in a way, I guess we had like little high 8 recorders and stuff, but there wasn't much going on yet in that way. I think there is some behind the scenes stuff that is probably on tape somewhere from like Access Hollywood or something like that. Gotcha. There's a lot of stuff that didn't make the film because the whole storyline was a little bit different in the original script. The film was really supposed to be centered around us chasing Maury Wills breaking the stolen bases record in 1962. So it was really about that. There was a scene where we open a pack of Topps cards and the whole pack for Benny was Maury Wills. Like the whole thing was kind of like, you see at the end with Benny the Jet, the way he steals home. Yep. And Maury Wills is sitting there as the third base coach in that scene with Benny. And it was all kind of like us like we were listening to a transistor radio, counting down him breaking this record over the summer, and then us having this wonderful summer. And the original title was called Boys of Summer, actually. And it was kind of like that vibe. Yeah, I think I saw that on IMDb or something, Boys of Summer. Nico, what would you have?
So, Squints, I've seen a couple behind the scenes. And is it true that the director fainted because how hot it was?
I'm not sure. Did he say he did? He might have.
Because they also say that Smalls did too.
Yeah, a couple of guys got sick and had to get IVs for sure, because it was like we're on a field and there was no sun. I mean, there was no shade at all. Yeah. Even the trees in the treehouse was fake and brought in. It was a fake tree that they brought in and then glued leaves to. So wow. I think those fake leaves are still on the Sandlot. Like if you go out there on that field, and you can still find those fake leaves like blowing around to this day. But it was hot. It was dirt. You're in a hot lot. Salt Lake City gets pretty hot during the summer times, and people were getting a little heat exhaustion from standing out in the sun all day while we shot that. Wow. Now, I know you guys did a reunion tour, or you guys did some reunion appearances and stuff. How often do you guys normally stay in touch with each other? We have a group chat. And then we've done a lot of stuff over the last 5 years together. There was a big gap earlier in life, obviously, for like the first 20 years where we didn't see much of each other. Some of us didn't see each other at all. And then as this pop culture phenomenon of around the Sandlot started to get busy, and us doing appearances or autograph signings and these events and stuff. So now we see each other a lot more frequent, and we're in constant interaction with each other, which is cool. It's kind of like a brotherhood fraternity. We're all still alive and well. And it's a cool blessing to share this with these guys. It's a pretty special thing. Yeah, I definitely agree. Nico, look like you were going to say something.
Yeah. So who was your favorite person on set?
My favorite person on set, just in the film, like actor wise, or who I got along with the best?
Like out of all of the people you worked with, out of everyone that was in the Sandlot, who was your favorite? Like the closest to?
That I was the closest to?
Yeah.
I mean, all of us guys were pretty close. We all had like our little rivalries and stuff, but it's like a big brotherhood because we're all sharing trailers and playing video games constantly. It was a lot of fun. We would have like Street Fighter tournaments.
Who was the best baseball player?
Mike Vitar, Benny was by far the best baseball player. I mean, Mike probably could have played
every single position.
Yeah, and not just that, but I mean, if he wanted to, he probably could have played college ball and tried to make a run at the minors or something. He was pretty good at playing baseball. Yeah, definitely Mike. And then was also like an age thing because they were older. You know, some of the kids were older than others. I think Mike and Pat and Brandon were like 14, 15 already, or maybe 13, 14. And, you know, Shane was like 9 who played Tommy. So you see there's a big age gap there as well. So.
Oh, Brady, you're up, dude. What you got for him?
How did you get into acting?
I just got lucky, I guess. I was living in Dallas, Texas at the time when I was a kid. I was about 5 probably or 6. And I went somewhere with my aunt Karen and my cousin Melissa. And she was taking Melissa to this agency in Dallas called Kim Dawson, which was like a local talent agency in the Dallas Metroplex. And I was a little kid with long hair and a bubbly personality, and they wanted to send me out on commercials and stuff. So they bugged my mom, and she finally took me on a Hasbro toy commercial that I booked. And then I kind of just kept working from there. We met an agent from LA and went out for a summer and kind of never left. And that was that.
Wow. Go ahead, Nico. Go ahead.
What?
Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
Yeah, I'm about to say something.
Oh, go right ahead.
So, about the pool scene, how many times did you have to shoot that scene?
We shot it for a whole day. It was a whole day, and it was freezing cold because for some reason that day, the weather wasn't warm. It was the coldest day of the whole movie set. And the day before, the pool was empty. So they had just filled it up with fresh water. So the water was freezing cold. And if you go back and watch it, you can see us all shivering in the pool, just like the whole time. And
then I could see your teeth.
Yeah,
it was like
I wasn't nervous. I was freezing. The water was like 60 degrees probably. But yeah, you know, we shot that for like a day, everything that had to do with the pool. A couple of days, I think we were there at the pool. But yeah, it was a good time. The kiss part probably wasn't long enough, but you know, I had to be professional.
Was that what you really wanted to know about Nico? The kiss?
how did you know?
You're right. Because I had the same question. So awesome. Well, let me ask you a question. So looking back on it and realizing like what you guys made and how still relevant and popular it is today. I mean, actually, this is one of those like stupid questions that reporters ask. And it's like, how are you feeling after you won this game? It's like a stupid question. But anyway, you created something in time that is pretty remarkable, man. Like looking back on it, what do you remember most and what sticks out to you?
You know, it was just a fun summer, and we thought it felt like it was a good time, and it was a cool flick. But you never know the levity of what something is going to have, you know, especially 30 years later down the road. But the biggest blessing I can take from it is that I know that it's brought a lot of genuine joy to a lot of people, and you know, it's been generational. It's been, you know, grandparents showing their kids and then their kids' kids and their kids' kids' kids. It's almost 4 generations now of people that have enjoyed this film. And, you know, and kids such as yourself still wanting to know about it and what it was like shooting and you know, being interested in watching this thing it's very rare in today's time for that to cross generations. So just happy to be a part of something that is beloved in American culture.
Do you ever get just tired of being probably called Squints? Like
no, you know, we don't get to pick our handles is what I like to say, right? Sometimes life picks them for you. So it's almost serendipitous that way. And now obviously you just kind of embrace it, and it'd almost be sacrilege for me to want to shy away from that, because it does, you know, make people excited and happy.
Yeah. I've seen some actors that didn't like the film or didn't want to be known specifically for that particular film and don't like to be called or referenced it. But I love the fact that you guys love it. So, I mean, because it does truly, I think it does it really teaches the kids the game is supposed to be fun and like what relationships look like and friendships look like. It's pretty awesome.
There's a place for everybody. There's a, you know, you don't need all the fancy equipment to be good. You can still beat the team from the better side of the track, so to speak. There were so many lessons there about friendship and core values and just playing the game and having fun, and everybody can be included. It really is like a very American, you know, seems like an American slogan almost, right?
Yeah. Awesome.
Speaking of American, there's nothing more American than the county fair or whatever it was that you went to. And then tell us a little bit about the tobacco scene and what it actually was that you guys were chewing on.
So that was the actual fair that was going on. So we actually shot it at a live fair, and they like kind of sectioned off pieces of it. And then the big chief, the best, was it was black licorice and beef jerky, which was disgusting combination. You know, separately they're great. Together they're just not the best thing to be chewing on.
So were you one of the ones that actually threw up?
No, I didn't actually throw up, but you would want to afterwards, because you know, they had the camera set on the tilt-a-whirl in one position. So they had us all keep writing it, but they would just move everybody's thing. So we would move back one, and they'd put the next person up who was close up on it. And it just kind of went like that over and over and over again. So we definitely were getting sick towards the end of it. And I don't think any of us has rode a tilt-a-whirl since.
And what was inside of the throw up?
Oh my goodness.
The throw up was a split pea soup and maybe beef and barley or something. I think it was like 2 soups together that they were just throwing on. The smell alone was enough to make you make you sick.
Do you want to go reenact the scene? That would be cool. Yeah. Let's do it. You just send me the video, okay? All right, Brady, what you got for him?
What advice would you give to kids?
Still my question.
General? In life in general?
Yeah.
Well, I think to try not to grow up too fast, because life gets faster and faster as you get older, and to, you know, try to find what you're passionate about and just continue to follow that path. You know, there'll be plenty of time to be an adult and to have responsibilities. So you got to enjoy the time that's in front of you, where you can really focus on what it is that you enjoy at the moment.
Very true. Awesome. Go ahead, Nico. Saw your mouth move.
So how long did it take you guys to shoot the whole movie?
We started in June and we ended in the end of August, I think, or early September. So it was a good summer shoot.
That's so long. I thought it was like going to be a couple of days.
No. Things took a lot longer back then. It was all shot on film. So, you know, it was a pretty decent sized budget for the time period, you know? And we shot it for about, let's say 70 or something days, I think it was.
Wow. That would be awesome, though. I mean, basically chilling on set with your friends every day, getting to play some ball and make a movie.
Yeah, it was cool. And we all lived in we were all staying in this little like condominium community, like us and all of our family and stuff too, because obviously we were all kids. So we had guardians on set and brothers and sisters that came and visited. So it was a pretty cool little experience where, like, you know, it's not often, even as an actor, that you get to do an ensemble kid cast and have that type of experience. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I relate that movie a lot to like the Goonies. I mean, it's like the 90s version of the Goonies, kind of.
I definitely those vibes.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Actually, you know, and I'm probably going to make a lot of people mad here, Jen, but I like Sandlot better than the Goonies. I really think so.
They're just
And I'm not saying that even because Squints is sitting here talking to us. I like truly mean that. So anyway, Brady.
Two different films.
Yeah. Do what? What, Nico?
The Sandlot is just the best.
It is.
Oh, thank you.
You can't go wrong.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I agree.
Brady, what you got, bud?
What do you do in your free time?
Well, last night I was playing Wheel of Fortune on PS5. That was fun.
Regular guy. Just a regular guy.
Yeah. Me and my wife were playing Wheel of Fortune last night after the kids went to bed. But I have children, so I like to hang out with them and go to their activities and things of that nature. And I don't have a lot of free time anymore. That's why I tell you as a child to try to enjoy that while it lasts, because things speed up later and you don't get as much free time. But it's still fun to get out and ride bikes or motorcycles or do things when you do get a good chance. I was big into skateboarding when I was young, so if I get to push around, that's cool too.
So what do your kids think about the movie?
They're a little young yet. My oldest is 21, so she kind of missed the craze. And then my daughter, that's 7, Shia, thinks it's cool. She likes to tell people that her dad squints at school and stuff, just randomly, completely out of pocket, and she'll just blurt that out.
Yeah.
But it was cool on the 30th anniversary this year. This summer, I took them to the Sandlot with me to go have that experience with us while we were out there having that event. So I think that was cool for them to see, dad signing autographs and get to meet people. I got some pictures of my son looking like a little me on the set, playing catch and catching balls. So I think they're starting to get into that realm. My son's starting to want to play sports and stuff. He's 5. And, so that's a good time. And I think that he'll obviously, get more into that phase as he gets a little bit older.
Yeah, no doubt. So the field that you guys played on, is it set up as almost like an attraction where you can come through and see and play catch if you wanted to?
No, it's not, unfortunately. It's like a shared property of a bunch of people's backyards. Okay. After we get done doing an event, they kind of tear it all down because they don't want people coming out there to rummage through these people's properties and stuff. Yeah. But there is people out there usually, trying to see, because you can kind of see where things still were,
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. It would be cool if they did make it a permanent, little field or something. I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Even just a small, literally just a basic field setup, even with just dirt and, a couple little dirt lines. So, all right, Nico, I know you got one.
Yep, I do. So did they use any real signatures, like a Babe Ruth signature for when they played, or when he gave Smalls that ball?
Yeah, I think that those balls were real, actually, is the story. So the Murderer's Row ball and the original Babe Ruth ball were real balls. Obviously, the ones that we didn't play with. We didn't take a real Babe Ruth ball and do it. But the story is that they were authentic.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not pretty cool. That's amazingly cool.
Yeah.
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 I can't imagine. Can you imagine, Nico, holding a ball that the Babe signed?
And probably held.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It is. You just have to have a moment of silence with it, I think.
Just 70 years later, he is holding that ball.
Yep.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Because he played in 1920.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
100 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Look, dude. I already feel like I'm getting really, really old there now. Let's not talk about how old and stuff we are now.
That ball is pretty old.
Yeah, no doubt. Brady, what you got, bud?
What are your kids' favorite movie that you were in?
Well, they love Sandlot. my daughter's been watching Father of the Bride lately. Is another movie I did that was fun.
Yes.
She wants to be an actress, so she's been going back through like all of my old stuff and kind of rewatching everything. Big Green is another film I was in with Patrick, who was in Sandlot with me as well. It's a soccer movie, which was fun, so they like watching that too as well.
I loved House Guest.
House Guest was a blast. Yeah, that was so fun. Sinbad and Phil Hartman, two comedic giants. So, and like total opposite ends of the spectrum as well, because Sinbad is that's just Sinbad. Him and his everyday personality is just funny like that. And Phil Hartman is more like more of a regular person in everyday life, but an amazing talent when he's on set and doing voices or impersonations. So it was really cool to have that comedic experience with those guys.
Yeah. Look, for all our listeners and viewers out there, if you haven't watched House Guests with Mr. Chauncey and Sinbad, go watch it.
Yeah,
you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna when he numbs his hands and he can't pick up the tools.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, Jen, have you watched it?
No, but I'm going to tonight. You better believe it.
You definitely have to. And you were great in it. Like, you were funny.
Yeah, it was a fun film.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
So I think these dudes have. All right, so I got a question. So the pickle scene, when walls come crashing and all the fun stuff happens, like, was that filmed all together at the same time, or did you guys have to break that up and do it at different points in time? Because you incorporate like the picnic, a lot of different areas during that scene.
So oddly enough, Sandlot was shot chronologically.
Oh, really?
Which they don't do very often in film, but Sandlot was kind of shot chronologically. I think we started with the first scene and ended with the last scene.
Wow.
Literally. So with the dog, Hercules on the field, and us playing afterwards and everything. So yeah, at the end of the film, we shot the chase. And obviously it was like a week's worth of work because we were going to all these different locations and getting all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and I think there's some stuff that got even cut from that chase. I think it was longer at some point, Yeah. But yeah, we did shoot the film chronologically. So the first scene we shot was at that school where you see the very, very entry. And there was more to it before that got cut out, I think, and chopped down because it was a lot longer of a film. I think they took 30 or 40 pages out of it. So it ended up being something different, but obviously a classic. But yeah, for those that aren't familiar with film, it's odd to shoot something chronologically. You don't normally do that. They usually do whatever they can based around what is easiest based off of locations and stuff.
Yeah.
Because most of it was on the Sandlot, they actually shot it in order. And I think that it was kind of cool because our parts and things grew as an arc, once you have a set thing and you're bouncing around, you don't have the flexibility to change the arc of the story. Right.
Right. Yep.
But with Sandlot, I think that, David was kind of making it up as he went, and you kind of seen the arc change of the story and characters become bigger than life. And a lot of stuff that got rewritten on the fly because it was something that was working or funny. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah. Yeah. That had to be really cool for you as an actor as well, because, sometimes you'll hear interviews after a movie's done and they're like, I don't know, I was only there for these days, but you guys lived it as the movie was being as the story was being told. So yeah, that is super cool. Brady, you got another one?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you planning to be in any other movies?
We'll see. I haven't been acting for quite a while. It's not really a passion of mine at this point in my life. It was like my first career and I did it for 20 years and then I went on to other things, but you never know. I'm getting to an age now where the types of characters I can play are much different. And, maybe at some point when I have a little more free time to travel and do that, I will go back to it. But right now I have young children, so I'd like to be there and present for them. It's hard as an actor to, you don't really get to spend time with your family as much because you're constantly, either making films or touring them or doing press for them. So it's a lot of travel and separation from your loved ones.
Nico.
So at least I'm a kid, so I get to hang out with my family on set.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense for that. Yeah, it's a really cool. I would definitely say that I didn't have a regular education, obviously, because I was traveling and on set a lot. But I had an alternate education, and I got to meet so many cool people from different walks of life that were very talented and very intelligent. So I definitely learned so much from just soaking up these other intelligent people's energy and learning from them.
Well, looking back as well, being a kid actor, I mean, you were pretty. How young were you when you started acting?
About 5 or 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what advice would you give someone like Nico that's currently into acting and obviously he loves it? So what advice would you give him?
Just keep going forward. I know obviously my experience was different because social media is obviously relevant in that business now. So it's all about, building a following and a brand and these personal brands. It's a little bit different than it was of just cut and dry, like if you fit the part. But I would just say to, follow your heart and as long as you find that it's fun and you're interested in it, keep practicing and trying to be a part of this business. And, there's so much cool stuff that can come from it. Just, keep moving forward. Don't get discouraged. It's it's life. It's very competitive. So, sometimes you get let down when you don't get a part, but you just keep showing up to auditions and the pieces will fall where they fall.
Very cool. Jen, I want to say awesome.
You want to, don't you?
Yeah, Chauncey, I have a real bad problem with saying awesome on the show. So
I like that word too.
Yeah, I caught myself our last.
It ages
episode.
us when we say it too.
I know. Oh, it was like rad. That's what I'm going to start saying.
I still reply with that rad, awesome, this, and people are like, I'm like, yeah, well, I'm 42 now, so that makes sense,
Well, Brady, have you ever heard someone say rad?
No.
No.
Same. Yeah. I haven't.
Oh my God.
You have.
See, now that's like drip and all this other stuff y'all making up these days. Like
cap.
What?
Cap,
what was that?
Drip.
Cap. Riz.
Yeah. What is Riz?
You don't know what Riz is, Aaron?
No, hold on. I think it's different than what you told me is what I've been told. Go ahead, Nico.
So I don't know how to teach it, but I know what it is.
Yeah. Is it an abbreviation for something?
Yeah, it's kind of like trying to get a girl.
Yeah.
Interest. I guess we would say interest. He's got
like rizzing up a girl.
Rizzing up a girl. Wow. Chauncey, did you know that?
Yeah, I've heard it referred. I don't know how to use it properly, but I've heard that it's like
Mary
I guess
Rismus.
It's charm. Or like, if you got
Charisma.
game or something like that. Yeah. It's like if a kid's got Riz.
Gotcha.
Mary Rismus.
I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up.
The Squints, out of nowhere, I don't know why I'm saying this, but how much can I buy that painting out from you?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one's mine. I might release like a poster set of it, but an artist made that for me, so I'm gonna keep it in the collection. That's really cool, actually. You can't see from this picture, but if you zoom into it, it's called Life on a Canvas, and this artist that made it for me, he kind of like collages just all types of different family pictures and things from your social media and stuff, and he puts it all together and makes these bigger pop art pieces out of little pieces of your life.
So I see that Wendy Peffercorn's on it. So are you guys still friends?
Yeah, we don't speak very often, but I seen Marley Shelton, who played Wendy, about 8 months ago, probably. We did an autograph signing together. So we've only seen each other a few times since we did the film, but she's still alive and well and has a family and still acting. So we do see each other here and there.
Did people request that you guys somewhat recreate the scene there as you're signing autographs?
No.
You guys have to do a remake of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, there had been talks about us doing something, and we'll see. You never know. But I'm sure they will remake it at some point because, Disney owns the film now and they love to do that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see. But there was talks of doing a show based around us a little bit older, which would have took place in like the 80s, I think, which could have been cool because, the 80s is a good period, so.
Yeah, it is.
You never know.
I'm an 80s baby, so anything 80s is awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Brady, you got any more for this dude?
No.
Nope, you're out.
Yeah, I'm out.
That's it.
All
Let me
right.
see.
Nico.
So when did you decide that you wanted to be an actor?
Well, I mean, I don't think it was a conscious decision. I think that they asked me if I wanted to go on auditions and I said, yeah. And then I just started getting stuff. And so, I was doing that and it was fun, I guess when I was about 6 or 7, and then started working more and started taking acting classes and investigating the art form of theater and stuff. So, I guess around Sandlot time, I decided to start taking it serious, and we thought we were going to make a career out of it.
Gotcha.
I only have 2 more.
Yes, sir.
So what's your favorite baseball team?
The Los Angeles Dodgers.
Thank you. Are you excited about Shohei?
Yeah, man. I think it's super awesome. Can't wait to see that talent. Obviously it was in Anaheim, but I didn't get to see him play there. So it'd be cool to have him on the Dodgers, and they have such a great lineup and such a solid team. I'm just excited to see them go to the playoffs every year for the next 10 years. It's pretty cool.
And win the World Series for the next 10 years.
That would be great. Baseball's tough. It's a tough sport. So many games, but they definitely have the firepower and the pitching to get it done. So I'm excited to see it.
Now, has he ever said after his surgery, like, will he be playing both ways for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
They mentioned that he might be in the outfield, but I'm not sure. I'm sure he will be playing both ways. I mean, I think they signed him as both, right?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Definitely for that much.
I mean, we need him in the pitching.
He'd be a good first baseman.
Do what?
Yeah.
Like a amazing first baseman.
Well, you got Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, but also he plays a lot there, and he needs a break.
Okay.
Sometimes.
All right. Okay. Well, I mean, look, dude, you just go take it. I mean, why not? Look, rookie of the year. Why not?
I am very good. At first base.
No doubt.
By the end of his contract, he might be there. He's going to be here for a while.
Yeah, I mean that's a contract that I would say he is for sure going to be there for 10 years. I mean, how they staged and structured that contract, that's interesting.
Yeah, he'll retire a Dodger, I feel like.
Yeah. Man, I've seen the I think some of the pictures that you've posted where the murals and stuff have been painted already. Like, that is super cool. Like, I know if I was a Dodger fan, I would be over the moon right now. So amazing.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. Well, man, so these 2 dudes are out of questions. And,
I have one more.
Oh, you do? Okay, Go ahead.
So what is your favorite position and why?
I played center field in the film. I like catcher, though, because catcher's got a lot of action, and I feel like he gets to kind of control the flow of the game.
I got a catcher. Yeah.
Catcher's awesome. he gets to see the field from the best vantage point and really get to call. He's back there calling the pitches and kind of flowing the game. So I think it's a great action position that is very, very important.
Yeah. Well, I bet you've met a few MLB players in your time. And how many of those players tell you that The Sandlot was one of their favorite movies?
Yeah, it's pretty cool to meet those guys and to see that this is, obviously a lot of them are younger than me now. And
no, dude, isn't that something? Like,
yeah, it's a trip.
It's not right.
It's not right. I get to call them kids now. They used to call me kids. I get to call them kids. No, it's a blessing, man. We did a celebrity softball game at the Field of Dreams with Ozzie Smith and Reggie Jackson and Wade Boggs and all these guys. So,
oh wow,
we got to hang out with Wade quite a bit, and he's probably my favorite character ever in baseball because he was just such a good time. We sung karaoke together, and he calls us the little leaguers, y'all little leaguers and this and that. So it's cool to be like part of the gang, so to speak, with these legends, and they accept us and let us hang out with them and stuff. It's pretty special.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're part of the baseball story. I mean, that's how it is.
Nico, so are you talking about Big League Dreams or Field of Dreams?
That was the Field of Dreams.
In Iowa,
yeah,
right?
The actual field there in the cornfield in Iowa where they shot the film. But Big League Dreams, I hear, is a really cool place out here in Southern California, right?
You know the owners.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife tells me about it. I haven't been, but it's a pretty cool thing where you get to go out and play on the little miniature pro fields, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all too.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, awesome. Well, I did it, Jen. I said awesome.
Okay.
It
is awesome.
You did awesome.
I did it. Dang. All right. Well, I'm going to tell you, like, I know you made these two, like, you made their year probably for them or probably longer. They're going to remember this for a while. So
best Christmas present ever.
Oh, you know how long awesome, guys.
You know how long I'm going to remember this for?
How long?
Forever.
Oh, he did it. Okay.
There you go.
That's it.
Forever.
Are you going to be doing a public signing soon?
I have something in Colorado in January. And then soon enough, I'm sure that we'll have stuff locally as spring starts again and it starts to warm up and get back to baseball season. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely keep you guys posted.
Very cool.
And I'll definitely see you there.
Merry Christmas, guys. It's nice to meet you, and I wish y'all the best. And
thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
you too.
We got one last question that we ask everybody on the show, and we can't let you get out of here before we get this one done. So, all right, you're walking up to bat. What's going to be your walkout song?
This Magic Moment, right?
There you go. That's it. All right.
It's got to be.
You two approve of that? That's the background music as the amazing scene happens.
Yep.
Awesome. That was good. That was really good.
He's an awesome. L7 weenie.
There it is.
There it is.
Kid's a square, Benny.
The kid is a square.
My clothes are going out of style. So many good one-liners.
Well, what's your favorite line out of the movie?
I think hurry up, Betty, my clothes are going out of style. There's a bunch of good ones like that,
Yeah.
Just little like throwaways that were funny.
Was Hercules a big dog?
Yeah, he was an Old English Mastiff. They're some of the biggest dogs that live on the earth, There's only a few breeds that are bigger than them. He was a pretty big guy. He almost weighed 200 pounds.
Well, so, you know what, Jen, I just lost train of thought. The gentleman that was Hercules' owner, his real name. Oh my gosh.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones. How was it working with him and getting to spend some time with him?
He was there for one day So
really?
I didn't have much experience with him, and I wasn't in those scenes. So I got to meet him briefly. He's a great guy and an amazing actor and obviously talent, Darth Vader. We were just stoked that Darth Vader was on the set. We didn't get the
He's Darth Vader?
We didn't get the actual significance. Yeah, he's Darth Vader's voice. Yeah. That's Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Luke.
Look, you're
I
froze.
am your father. Yep. He gave us the famous line. It was a pretty cool experience, even though it was short-lived.
Ever.
There you
Wow.
go.
Awesome. Well, I did it again, Jen. All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Any final questions from you two? No?
I'm good.
All right. Well, I want to thank you two very much for preparing. Those for our listeners out there. These two spent time studying the movie. We had a prep call that, where we went through and practiced a little bit. And so these two have put in some work, and I thank you two very much.
And learning how to
I
not
did great.
geek out.
And learning what?
How to not geek out about this.
You guys did awesome. Great questions, great responses, and God bless. I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season and crush it next baseball season when it comes up. See all those trophies. I know you guys are doing what you got to do.
Yeah. They're definitely.
I don't have my trophies up.
I'm sure you got some. I could tell.
Yeah,
I do.
He does.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they really when they came to the show. So our show, we talk to kids all over the country. For many different reasons, success is on the field and off the field. And these two are superstars on the field and rock stars off the field. So
amazing.
Good dudes. So, all right. Well, we're closing up. And so Squints, we got one last thing we're going to ask for you. So at the end of every show, we close the show by, I'm gonna call you Squints, if that's okay. And I'm gonna say Squints until next time, and you'll say we will catch you on the slide.
Gotcha.
Got it. All right, cool. Well, hey, Jen, I'm not nervous anymore. I'm good.
Awesome.
That's perfect timing, right? Perfect timing. Well, you know what? These two took a lot of stress off of me. So you guys did an amazing job. And thank your parents for letting you on. And obviously you guys saw my eye drip.
Drip.
Yeah. So Chauncey, I try to learn the new trends and bring some drip to the show.
You got so much Riz.
Yeah,
there you go. That was used properly.
That's a good thing, right, Nico?
Very good thing.
All right. Well, look, I want to thank Go Ballistic and Black Stick for sending me these cool tattoos. If you guys are interested in them, make sure you go to their website. Our promo code is The Slide, and come get you some face tattoos. So, all right. Well, thank you for everyone listening. Make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, all the social media pages at The Slide Podcast Show. And we'll continue to put out some great material. So, all right, Squints. But until next time,
catch you on the slide.
You got it.
We thank you for toughing it out and pushing through. Now, let's go teach the world great sportsmanship, leadership, to go inspire someone through your dedication and excitement for the game. Make sure to smash the like and follow button on all social media at The Slide Podcast Show and The Slide Pod on Twitter. Plus, leave us a review and feedback. Until next time, we'll catch ya on the slide.